All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, Phil Rogues? It's Massmere here, and welcome in for episode 11 for Blueprints. I was kind of like doing something real quick with my phone or whatever, make sure it was on vibrate so it didn't like ring during the stream or whatever. Anyways, guys, last stream for this, and also kind of like, you know, speaking more recently, last night I was like very tired during the Power Wash Simulator stream. So for anyone who watched that and saw me like repeatedly seem like I was about to doze off or like, you know, just looking like really out of it, I kind of explained during the stream that I was sleep deprived, tried to do things best I could, and apologize for that. I'm a little more up, I mean, a little bit more energetic today, not overly so. It's still been, even like after like getting some decent sleep last night, it still seems like a lot of like the, you know, sleep deprivation lately has been like catching up with me. But at least I'm good for this stream here. You guys ain't got anything to worry about. I'm not gonna be like dozing off on you or like falling out of my chair or anything. Not like that's what happened last night, but I was at a few points I should kind of like, you know, just, you know, kind of like, you know, I guess losing train of thought. I kind of like, and I had to catch myself a few times to keep from actually, you know, full on, you know, dozing off at my chair. But anyways, last stream for Blueprints for episode 10, we made some more grounds on some things that, you know, had been like, you know, as far as like some more puzzles are concerned. We got all 3 of the microchips, like one completely by accident, and the other one just based off like something I kind of like, you know, learned online at like a hunch that, you know, that I kind of went by that someone was saying, like as far as like, you know, checking like near the bridge leading into like the outside areas. I kind of like, you know, went by that, checked it out, and sure enough, we found a microchip there. And another one, I just kind of like got this urge to try to see if I could smash one of the vases in the main hall with the hammer. End up like, you know, getting that one too. I kind of like just really went into full on, basically spoiled like all the whole context of all that right there. But as I've said, you know, previously, I feel like if someone's coming in here watching my streams for Blueprints, they've either already beat the game themselves, already, you know, done the puzzles, they have no interest in playing the game, or, you know, they either like they've already beat the game and have like done possibly all the puzzles, or they beat the game, they're like looking for solutions to certain puzzles, or they haven't played the game at all, they don't really have any intention of playing it, and they just want to watch other people play it, or other scenarios involved. Either way, I feel like if you're watching the stream, chances are you don't really like care too much about the spoilers. So anyways, that being said, I'm hoping this time we might be able to get some more luck in getting to room 46, because we still haven't done so yet. Like, I I'm kind of like, the main, like, goal that I've had is I've been hoping that I can try to get a good combination of the pump room and also the boiler room connected to each other in some capacity. So that way I can, like, try to do that puzzle in there. Because I pretty much have gotten to the point where I've basically realized that if I'm going to, like, explore the reservoir while having the pool, like, while having, like, the fountain drained, we're going to need, like, what I'm going to assume is the boiler room connected to the pump room so we can get access to the, the reserve tank. I'm feeling that's how it's going to happen since it does show. And then I said the boiler room does, or the pump room does benefit from the boiler room. And I'm guessing that's what's going to happen, because they got that one tank there. I haven't seen any way to access it, so I'm having a feeling like, having like the boiler room connected to it is how I'll be able to use the reserve tank, and that's going to open up like a whole lot more possibilities for us to, drain and fill things up in certain ways to be able to like to do more in the mansion. But the main goal with like the boiler room pump room combination is that I want to have the fountain drained while also having the reservoir exactly where I need it, so I can go and explore it as well. But at the very least, if we can roll the tomb this time, I did like, manage to drain like the reservoir in a certain way where hopefully this time I'll actually be able to get in there and actually go across it in the boat, see like if we can explore. But we're gonna see, like, as always, since with the RNG of this game, we'll just have to wait and see how like things go, because regardless of how much skill I have in like, certain things I do in the game, it's still like a matter of what the layout allows us to do. Like the other main goal is, of course, like getting back to the antechamber, getting the basement key, and getting into the foundation, unlocking that basement key as well, that basement door as well. And, see where that takes us. But another thing we did in the last stream, which is like probably like the only time I really had to like look up help online fully to for a puzzle I hadn't solved yet. We got to the gallery and things were, on one hand, to the devs, amazing job on the puzzle in the gallery for how tricky it was. It was definitely like one of those like top tier ones or whatever. I actually had to look up help online, but at the same time, you guys are monsters for making it like so difficult. That was uncalled for. I will say, like the gallery at least, just because okay, we got a package right here. The gallery at least, I'm not gonna say anything about that one here on the stream, because if you guys haven't experienced that one, I would like for you to go and do so yourself. It was an awesome puzzle. Amateur lot pit kit and grass compass. Okay, that wasn't really a whole lot for that this time, but I could use that lot pit kit. I definitely will say that the gallery puzzle was amazing, and I did get something from it that I did put in a coat check in hopes that I'll be able to like use it during this stream. So we got ourselves a good combination here, because this gives us a chance to unlock other doors, and the compass gives more north-facing rooms, so we can hopefully get into the antechamber. Because again, that's still like one of my main goals. Hopefully this stream, what I'll be able to do is two things I really want to do. I want to get the tomb again, so that we can get back. If we can't like do the pump room, boiler room combination, I want to at least get the tomb again, so I can go on down to the reservoir, see if I got the right level to go and check it out. Though where the stairs on the other side of the reservoir, it seems like that's definitely going to require us to like get that fully drained and have access to on the other side, which may be like what the other basement key door is for. But the main goal is get into the antechamber, get the basement key, so I can like open up that door, and also like exploring the reservoir. Those are my main goals. Okay, so unfortunately we don't have a reservoir. Not reservoir. Well, technically reservoir. We don't have a tomb just yet. Now, do I want to go to the tool shed or the shelter? Starting off, I always like going with the shelter. I mean the tool shed, but the shelter always like usually is a really good advantage for like for the first 3 net red rooms. It's a tough call here. I'm gonna do the shelter. I just feel like that's more beneficial. Whatever items I find. See, I accidentally like kind of walked in there, because I'll just try like go whatever items I find. It's always like a tough call if I want to do the tool shed or the shelter. But again, I feel like it's more beneficial to have like the first 3 rooms, especially like between like, because the thing is the chapel's not the worst. Just like lose like a coin every time you go in there. I try not to go in there that much, but the dark room, if that pops up, that one is definitely, I broke my runs a few times. That and the archive. Speaking of which, we're gonna go and get that out of the way right now. I mean, I practically summoned it when I said that. All right, so yeah, that was good right there. Going getting the dark room out of the way so it doesn't like attack me later. I could go and do the conservatory, because see, it gives me a chance like maybe like roll like a certain room I need more often. Things are already kind of going a little decently here. You see, I'm glad I did that. Because I got like something I can do here. The greenhouse. I'm going to make this common. See, if I do this, where, because this is going to pretty much mean, because the way I look at it is like this, all right? If we find the broken lever, because the thing about it is this. The other, like, 2 entrances are based around, like, using a key to get in somewhere. We need, like, basically using a silver key to try, see if we can get to draw the Great Hall. And even still, like, if we want the best benefit from that, we need to get the foyer as well. While, like, with the other one, we need the secret garden key. If we make the greenhouse more common to spawn, we just got to find the broken, we need a gym to get in there. But having this common means we'll have, like, the room that this is, like, because the thing about it is, like, we have this more common. It's similar with the Great Hall. We got the Great Hall more common. Means more likely doing that, but we still have to open up the right, door with the key. With this one, we just need to find the broken lever. So I feel like this actually make it like this could end up possibly being like the easiest way for us to get in there. We just need to get the broken lever. Just have like the room available. Instead of it costing us like a whole bunch of keys to go through, or just trying to have to like find the secret garden key. Just get the roll of this room, find the broken lever, done and done. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna totally go with that. And realistically speaking, if I wanted to make the other ones less common, but things they're already common up. I see the library and guest room all the time. Let's make sure it's right. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna definitely be a massive advantage to me. Okay, commissary. Probably should go ahead and maybe do that and keep this going, and plus like have access to stuff. It's cost me some of my gems, but see, this is good because they only got like they got like 3 keys available if I need them. Okay, so I could go and grab a shovel, but yeah, might as well because there was like a thing right back over here. I don't know if it's possible to dig up the broken lever. But we have dug up keys before. A few pebbles. Well, it was worth it, whatever. Yeah, Seer Garden's awesome. Okay, I might as well go ahead. Well, the thing is, it's going to close off one spot of the dark room. But I want to go and get the chapel out of the way. So that way, now we don't have to worry about getting, like, pain every time we come in here. Alright, next up. We'll go north. See, I want to try, like, go ahead and get, like, something to open up to the, I'd like to do the kitchen, but see, this way, I want to, like, make sure at least we got, like, a path to the foundation open. Maybe 2. Because even if I can, roll the, like, the luck I'm hoping for here, and I can end up scoring. Because I don't know if, like, the changes to the conservatory will, like, happen tomorrow or today. Could go into the gymnasium. But see, this can give me a gym back, too. I don't know, I kind of like feel like I should do the gymnasium to go ahead and get rid of that. Just think about it like this also. I mean, because it'll be the hilarity of the fact whenever I go to the bedroom, I gain steps, and it's when I lose steps. But it's like one of them's nulled out. I do need more gyms, but I want to go ahead and get the gymnasium out of the way. Of course, I'm also... Okay, no key cards that time, because... Shit. Okay, so that is a problem. We'll do the workshop. I'm still trying to get that one thing that involves the sledgehammer. See, now, okay, now look at this. Now they're giving the battery pack this time. So I've been trying to get the battery pack. The only issue is, even if I get the sledgehammer now, and I was to get the broken lever, I need the broken lever for the, antechamber. Alright, so that's one way into the... And that's going to be harder to get into the foundation unless I get lucky right here with my rolls. Which I did not. Coin purse, at least. See, everything's like, is facing the opposite direction of the antechamber. Or not the antechamber, the foundation. All right, the gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. Gems are in the blue box. So if that's the case, gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. Meaning if that's true, then that will be false. Meaning that, okay, so it means this one has to be lying. It says every statement is with black, meaning that this one, every statement with the word black is false. So that's true. That one's lying, but also means that one be lying. So that means that'll make, all right, so yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to see. Every statement with the word black is false. So that means that this one... See, I'm trying to think about this, because if it's saying that every word or statement with the word black is false, that means that by all accounts, its own statement will be false. Meaning it would be true. So it's going to goes one of two ways. Either this is telling the truth, meaning this is lying, saying the gems are in the black box, meaning it wouldn't be in the black box, and it means the black box would be telling the truth and it's in the blue box. The other way around, if it's telling the truth, every statement, like, I don't know. This is a tough one. They're trying to trick me. Every statement with the word black is false. Gems are in the black box. All right, I think they're trying to make me overthink it. The gems are in the blue box. Screw it. Darn it. Hope I can get in. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Another little unplanned interruption. I don't think I have to go into details on exactly what happened. If you guys have been paying attention to disruptions that have happened on my streams before, let's just say I'm just going to try to just keep things going the best I can. Anyways, yeah. So which way were we going? We were heading, let's So we're trying to, like, you know, keep things out going as far as the antechamber is concerned. Yeah, noise next door again. Had to go on a BRB. Didn't want you guys hearing any of that. Sorry about it. Sorry about that, you know, truly. Hopefully things will be, like, you know, a lot quieter around here soon. Hopefully. All right, can't pick that door. Can't pick that one either. Okay, so hopefully we're not already getting locked out here. All right, or we can go this way, and this can possibly, if we're lucky, lead back up to the foundation. We still need to get into the, you know, antechamber. Okay, at least, like, you know, pushing the shed, we got ourselves another key we can use in the hallway to go up. Because that, like I said, north facing thing is really helping. I'm hoping it's gonna, like, that's what we're gonna get here. We're gonna get a way that will go up. Okay, got a pantry. Now we just need something that goes up. If we get something that goes, like, now watch this, like, 'cause it's supposed to be all, like, mostly north facing things. It's gonna be one of those times where it's not gonna roll north. See, I need, but of course, I want to see what that 8 room is. But there's a chance of us getting to the antechamber. I'm gonna, like, hope that we'll get another code check. I mean, we always get another, like, chance at a code check. I want to make sure we got, like, a way, you know, into the foundation. That was really a tough call right there. I hate that they did that to me. I was hoping the code check would have been later, but that's the thing. The key's gonna be there. Okay, I got, like, a, you know, a bit of interest in that. All right, turnip. All right, so right, I mean, it's basically gonna function the same as a spare bedroom. I'll just get a gym out of it. Same path, just like one's closed off here. Make sure there's no items in here. Not seeing anything. All right, it's a good thing I got that gym. I mean, I already had one. I mean, I already would have had one anyway. Plus, technically, I can get it back. It was 1504, right? Yahtzee. I like how it's always like a ruby to match, like, the red letter. All right, of course. All right, can I at least pick this one? All right. I don't want a chance to redraw. Because the observatory could end up helping me. Because we're still trying to, like, you know, roll the greenhouse if possible. I'm going to redraw. Probably shouldn't have done that, but... I can't pass this chance up, rogues. I've got a chance. I've only got one key. But if I could do this and keep going to the antechamber, we can get the key and get back down to the foundation. It's going to be a straight shot to it. I can't pass this up. It's going to be a risk. I'm going to have to, like, draw the right door here. I don't think the lockpick's going to let me open up any of these normally. Well, damn. Of course, this guy, if this might help, because if I can rule out the dead ends... I think it seems to me that it may be possible that the lockpick will let me open the dead ends. Just one. Wow, it let me... Okay. Oh, see, I kind of want to get the pool. Well, I could. I could go ahead and get the pool. Or do I want to do that? Because, yeah, here's the thing. If I get the pool, I could, like, have a chance of getting the pump room still. I mean, this gives me a chance to like branch off to the side. I'll do this because I might be able to get another key out of it. Okay. We're going to go for this one. I'm probably going to be wrong, but if I can go ahead and roll the lever. Well, not quite, but still, it gives another path we can take here. Casino. Now, the mail room. The boudoir, where we can get a gem back out of it. But this will give us like another, chance at like another no contact delivery. But it closed everything off. I'm just going to go in with the mail room. Because I don't really care about like it branching up like, to the whatever room we get with the pool. Okay. Still got a chance. I just got to find like some more keys. Crap. It's definitely integral. I swear, if I get like, now they like keep me from picking all the locks. I really am hoping it's not like gonna start trying to come out to bite me now. Cause I don't think I've got another buy key from the commissary. See now every door's locked. Now I got the entrance hall. I still have a chance at the entrance hall, like going like another way. I mean, it's not quite over yet. See, if I was able to roll a garage somewhere, that would help because I can get like 3 keys out of that. I said, because even if I don't have enough steps to really explore down up under the foundation, as long as I can just get in there and open the door, we're good. Let's check and see if I can make anything. Put the lockpick there. Nope. Compass. Dowsing rod. What did that do again? I can't remember. The only thing I'm concerned about, if I do this, it might actually keep me from being able to make the rest of the rooms I need. It's the only thing I'm concerned about. I don't know if, like, when you make something else, if it, like, takes away, like, the effects of the other items. I can always try, like, making it when I come back up if I want. I'm just worried I'll do that and then go up to the pool where and try to get that into the antechamber and then, well, nerf myself. I just hate them having to, like, take all these other pathways around. Still gonna have to get back up there. At least buy a key. Yeah, see, I don't have enough for a key. The gem's not a problem this time, it's the key. I mean, it's not over yet. I mean, I still got a chance. If I can pull a kitchen, I can always, like, buy something else to eat, but... That's good. It just sucks you can't, like, use a lockpick on the lockers. But, yep, they got me right here. Now, my take on it is that as long as we've got the, I'm just hoping, because I can always buy a gem if I need to, but we need more steps. There may be something in here we can use. See, I got another gem right there anyway, so that's good. Some things are working in my favor here. It's just, we gotta, like, just play this right. So I'm hoping that as we continue to walk along, I'll find more keys. I'm gonna have to make sure I just check your rooms. Kind of the reason I wish I had a metal detector right now. Like I said, things can still work in my favor. I'm just gonna make sure that every single room I go into, I kind of like just take it a little bit slow, see if there's any, because it said like keys have been distributed, so they should, like, be like in the rooms I already drafted. So make sure if there's any keys, I can pick them up immediately. Because again, the locker room is pretty powerful. It's a pretty, broken room. I'm just gonna have to make sure I look around now, make sure I see these keys. We already saw that before. There's one. This might just save my run, possibly. I might want to go and buy another gem just in case I need it up here. Actually, I'll get a couple. The keys shouldn't be an issue as long as they keep giving them to me. I'm gonna take it slow through each room. And got some coins back. Alright, Go to the bedroom. I know obviously I ain't gonna be in keys in every single room, but if I just get enough to just, like, you know, to help me get through the rest of the doors in the Great Hall. Because, see, that thing I can still end up going left, too. I know some of these keys are going to be, like, you know, a little bit out of sight. You know, I can easily, like, overlook them based on the color of them. Okay, so we're going to just cut on through the... See, if I do that... I'm trying to bank on being able to go ahead and get into the... Alright, cool. Get up into the antechamber and get into the... Find a lever in the Great Hall. I was talking before, like, how hard it would be, like, you know, doing the whole Great Hall thing or whatever, and then they basically gave me, like, a little scenario here where I might just be able to pull this off with it. Again, as long as I get down there and open the basement door, it should stay open like the other one did. And it means, realistically, I want to never have to worry about going to the antechamber again. And that's gonna, like, you know, definitely make, like, you know, my future runs a whole lot easier because that's one less step. I don't have to be worried about getting all the way to the top of the map anymore. Is there a key in here? There's one. I feel like this should be just about enough, like, you know, for me to get in, like, you know, open up the rest of the doors in the Great Hall. But realistically, I'm hoping we can pull the right door immediately here. So my take on it is this. One of these is still going to end up being the dead room, the dead end. Could be this one. I'm going to try this one. I hope we got the right one. Come on. Well, I got another key at least. So technically, and that works out even better. I got my key back and I got the door open. All right, that was a good case scenario there. I basically opened the door practically for free. Okay, things are working out. But we got to get a left-facing room. If we don't get a left-facing room, then... yeah. This ain't gonna work. Come on. You see, that's what frustrates me about this game. I had everything perfectly set up there. Everything was going so well, and then that happened. But I ain't giving up yet. This ain't over yet. Please tell me that... it's always when they don't... see, that could have been a secret garden key. Still ain't over, though. It just frustrates me that everything was going well there. And then they decide, like, nope, we're going to make sure this faces in the opposite direction of where you want to go. Like I said, this ain't over. It's going to take a Christmas miracle for me to get into the antechamber still, but I'm not stopping just yet. It just makes me so mad that I get up there. Everything was going well. Got the lever open. It's like, nope, Okay. That's just, it's the most devastating thing. You get up there, you're right there, you're so close, and then, like, this, all it takes is, like, you know, just the room facing the opposite direction. You know, which I should have just went and tried to find a dice first, then came back. Hang on. $12. Hang on. I think I get this. All right, 12. Hang on, do it one more time. It's not right. Hold up. See now that, okay, hold on. Hold up, they're trying to trick me. I got it. It's not either 7. It's not either. Yeah, this was another one there where they're trying to make things complex. Okay, wait. I keep forgetting that's not a square, it's a diamond. 4. We gotta reverse the numbers. Of course, I still like, alright. Yeah, that's right. The diamond keeps it keeps catching me. I forgot that with this we gotta reverse the numbers, so. Three. Okay. That made no sense. Reverse 20. That's 0, 2 then. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wouldn't be 5, would it? No. Okay, so let's say it's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 2. That's 5. Wouldn't it be 2? No. I hate when they do this. 3. So this is what's like, frustrating me here. Unless we got like, that's the trick. Hold up. It's not 0, 2. We got like, get something higher than 0. So it's 25 minus 2. It's 23. That's definitely not right. All right, 20. 25 minus 2. 23. I thought we had like, add all 3 of them up first. So 20 plus 1 plus 4. Hold on, I think I get what I did wrong. Yeah. I'm still saying 23. I still forgot to reverse it. All right, so that's 20. So it's 52. Should be 5, right? 10 divided by 5. Or 50 or 50 divided by 10 divide by 10. No? Yeah, it should be 5. Maybe I'm wrong. Called it. Okay then. So that's 0, 1. Unless we 1. Wouldn't it be 20? Nice try. Y'all gotta do better than that on that. Now that is exactly what I needed. The question is, can we get over there now? We've still got to get over there, and we got limited steps. But this is what I was banking on. I still got to get all the way to the left-hand side. We've got like the 3 keys here. I'm hoping I can kind of like do this within one. All right, come on, please don't. See, realistically, I can go ahead and use the special key. I'm going to try to use it, and that'll give me a guaranteed like entry to the secret garden. But I'm gonna wait on it. Good thing I waited. And now they want to get the boiler room. Best case scenario, if this worked, yeah. I kind of want to try to get the boiler room so we can pull the pump room. Because the way I see it is it also means as long as we're going up still, we can go ahead and like try like, you know, work our way around. And this gives us like 2 different directions to go. Oh, please give me the pool room. And this is alright. And since we got the key card, they try to pull that on us. Now let's be real here. Now the cool thing would be if we actually did get like, you know, the greenhouse and the broken lever, we can get into the chamber from here too. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Also, I still need to be on the lookout because since I did get the perk where I can get like, you know, more keys to spawn in, that could really help me. But again, I'm trying to like do this in the least amount of steps as possible. Okay, was those save a key there? Crap, they would throw that at me. And also, I just thought about archives was already. Oh boy. It's gonna cut my steps in half. But if I could do this, I'd have enough to get back down to the foundation anyway. So it's gonna be a gamble. I'd rather do this than like, you know, go in and do this and then have said it's not gonna lead us up. See, this is what I was talking about. Now look at this. Problem is, look at this. All right, the issue with this one. All right, let's confirm we can hopefully get like the... Got it. Oh, that tragic comedy coming into play. Thing is, I can throw it right back at y'all. This ain't over yet. Getting my steps back. This game's trying to play me, I'm gonna play it right back, rogues. And I see if I would've got a showroom, but I don't care. This is gonna be everything we need now. I think. Yeah. This ain't over yet. Y'all aren't about to do this to me. Like I said, they're gonna try to trap card me. I'm gonna trap card them right back. I'm getting that basement key and we're opening that foundation tonight. This run. All right, nice try. They tried their best to, like, you know, to keep me from getting in there, but this is like definitely like one of the probably the best runs I pulled on this. Just because I got to the Great Hall, turned it, like, you know, got the lever, went up there where, you know, tried to like get the right-hand side for the antechamber, wouldn't let me in there, went to the billiard room, got to see your garden, and I just completely like turned it all back in my favor. Now, this was a satisfying run just because of the way I just like like, you know, out finessed all their finessing. Or I guess we can just say like I own or reverse their trap card. All right, so I got like the steps to work with now, but first things first. I'm gonna at least open up the other doors if I can. Well, hold on. So I know what they're gonna want me to. Well, never mind. All right, the antechamber's already open. I'm gonna go get the key before I check anything else. I don't want to take any more chances. And things, my little gamble in this room right here definitely paid off too. Okay, so now I'm gonna at least see what items are in here. Oh, now they want to, and this actually could help. Because now whatever rooms I go into, I'll at least be able to find a few more keys if I'm lucky. I just love how everything worked out, like, for this. I'd said, like, you know, I was hoping I could, like, get a good, like, we have, like, some better luck tonight. And it seems like I've just had, like, the funniest thing. Like, sometimes I have, like, you know, times where I play this and things don't really work out that well. And then I come in and start playing and I have, like, a really good run starting off. I thought I turned this on silent mode. Sorry, guys. Hang on a sec, because now silent mode is on. But the best part about this moving forward is that I don't really have to worry about trying to do, like, as long as they let me, you know, this other door stays open, I don't have to access the antechamber anymore. So this is maybe the last time I'll have to actually go into the antechamber. I mean, moving forward, I'm just going to try to put my focus on trying to see if I can get a roll for the boiler room. And, you know, I'm going to laugh if this works, too. So we got the steps to actually check this now. So we're going back that way anyway. If we actually do end up pulling, I'm going to go and check this side of the boiler room. If we end up pulling the pool, that's going to be like the best case scenario, because I can go and set that up as well. I'm going for it. It's not gonna be the pool like the pump room, but it's whatever. I'm not complaining because we got everything else we need to do so far. For, like, you know, the biggest thing I've been wanting to do currently. I mean, if I don't know if the other ones would have had, like, you know, something linked to it. I'm the only thing I really care about what's in the if I can, like, have the chance to actually go and check the hallway, I will. But I'm gonna, like, go and do this first. This is the alright, got a key right there. Must have missed that. So go ahead and open this one, because like I said, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the foundation and unlock this door. So we know that's not gonna work. I'm just curious to see, like, because like I said, I don't care, like, really which way I go now or whatever. I mean, I would like to do this because I think there was, like, another room I think I wanted to, like, try to pull as well, but yeah, we've been wanting to try to get another coat check. But I mean, that can still wait like another run. Because I mean, that 8 key is gonna be there. This is what I've been waiting to do. What I've been trying to get to do, and, like, and everything, the stars aligned. Okay, let's get this one open up and see what's in here. Because I kind of, like, want to save my other steps as well. Because, like, it comes down to I can't do this. Hey, I can come in, like, in another run. You know, and, like, have, like, plenty of steps. I can, like, make a beeline right for the foundation and see what's down here. Alright, open up. Alright. I think what I want to do, I'd like to check out, like, some more of the more of the area, see what, like, if I could pull the figure 8. But in the event that I might not be able to come back, which I don't think they do that to me, because then since we unlocked the other one, I'm gonna go and see what's in here. More statues. As long as I don't pull some Weeping Angel crap. Okay, I certainly hope they're not trying to say this is all that's down here. There's definitely gotta be more to this room. Just gotta, like, you know, it may be that we have to, like, do something at the other basement room to be able to, like, actually do something in here. Unless there's something to, like, these statues. See, it's what. So that one's pointing. Wait, hold on. Right. Thank you. You just have to pay attention. Thanks. Hunchback of Nostradamus or whatever. That was weird. That was a terrible joke. Okay, I'm happy I got down here finally, rogues. You guys, like, saw, like, how much I've been trying to get to this room. I'm gonna make sure I try to explore as much as I can. Because I don't think it's going to, like, you know, because that's the thing. We unlocked the one basement door. It stayed unlocked, so I can't see them just locking this one back. So I'm going to be frustrated about that. Like, they try to use, like, some kind of excuse, like, okay, well, like, yeah, the basement door up under the foundation is outside the house. But if that's the case, and how come, like, you know, it's like, okay, well, that doesn't change. But on the inside of the house, everything does change. See, that wouldn't make no sense because, like, you know, the outside, like, you know, houses also change too. Like, there are the outside, like, you know, spots. That's weird. Why they let me climb up there unless there's something? There's gotta be something to that. Because, yeah, like, little outside spots, they change every time. I think I know what's going on here. I ain't got a sledgehammer, but that wall's off. Okay, well, at least we got it opened up. And hopefully it stays open. I mean, I kind of like, you know, want to make sure my next run, I just like make a beeline for this and just to make sure we can still get in here. And we're inching closer. I'm gonna head back up and do a little more exploration. Because my take on it is this: if I could find a sledgehammer, which I doubt I will, but if I could get a sledgehammer, I can make that one item and see if I can go down there and break that wall down. I mean, I ain't got enough steps, so I doubt I will, but I have a lot of steps to go around. I got 2 keys, or I got 2 gems. I'm just trying to think here. I'm gonna try, like, you know, go ahead and, like, work with, since the east wing hall is over here. We'll check that first. So I'm work with what little bit I got left. I know I ain't got a whole lot, but if I could pull a kitchen, that could definitely help, especially if we end up getting the thing that, like, you know, has a synergy with the red rooms. See, I know it's not a kitchen because it's you know, I'll make a tunnel. That bad comedy, man. That bad comedy. So, okay, so this has to be a tunnel then. Because if you do a tunnel, you roll another tunnel. That's how this works. I ain't really got no reason to, like, activate the pump room at the moment. Yeah, I knew it had to be another tunnel. I'm trying to see if I can pull a kitchen. That code check works, though, but see... the thing about it is I want to make sure I got steps to actually explore, like, you know, more once we do the code check. I don't know what's going to be behind that door. Please be a kitchen. Not what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to try to see if I can make it back to the hallway and see if I can get a kitchen there, but we ain't going to be able to. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we ain't got enough steps. Okay. Well, unless I get really lucky right here. I don't know if I'm going to even have enough steps for this. I mean, I might. If I get a kitchen... Oh. Now, if I don't... Now, I have to get a kitchen after that. Please let me get a kitchen. I have to get a kitchen after that. Now that's what you call... That's what's luck. That is what you call luck. Now, can we get the... This run ain't over yet, Rogues. We are not done yet. Oh my god. That's crazy, like how that just worked out the way it did. This has been like probably one of my luckiest runs I've had. And I left, that would have been just enough to get the club sandwich. Alright, so we've got enough to extend things out just a little bit more to go explore down there to the hallway. That's really only the other spots we can open. See, because like I said, if I can get a sledgehammer, I've got what else I need to make that one item. But I need a sledgehammer. And best case scenario would be if we end up like getting like the core yard, but I also don't have any gems. Now I might be able to make it down to I was gonna say I could go to the commissary, but I don't think I have enough to actually, you know, buy any gems from there. So I may not be able to get no sledgehammer this time. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like extending things out, seeing what more I can explore. And if I end up pulling like another coat check, which I can't remember if that actually costed a gem to do. Jeez, what am I doing? I am going the wrong way. Well, I mean, I can save this. Yeah, another banana. See, okay, now they're putting food in the house now that I swear I think it's, if you open up the antechamber, they like put food around for you to. Yeah, I really do feel like, you know, if you open the antechamber, they put like little bits of food around to kind of like, you know, help you extend your run. It's gotta be what it is. We did have... See, that would be a good idea because, I mean, it doesn't like really give the best directions. I mean, can't really see what that does. Where, but see with this one, probably a good idea because this means like all the keys and everything should like. If there's any keys left, they should show up here. I think I got all of them. I guess I got all the keys. Okay. It's kind of a bust. So we can get one more room. I'd laugh if we were open something else. I don't know which way this is gonna go. Well, that worked out a lot, and I might have a chance to get right to the secret garden from here. Little shortcut. Okay, they better not bad comedy me this. Watch this. It's not gonna lead to the secret garden. Got the pump room anyway. So you go into that pump room. It's like, I don't want to go in that pump room. Well, you're going anyway. I'm going back out too. See, that's what I'm talking about with the bad comedy. We needed the core yard, but I didn't have any gems. But if I can get a room that gives me a gem, which I doubt I will here, because that means normally those are the ones that are closed off. Like that. Yeah. Now the dining room's got one more door. If I get a key here, 2 keys. Problem is, we still need a gem. Also, welcome in, Jeremy. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to go down there to the commissary and back to the dining room. Yeah. Well, at least go and check and see what room it is. What room is gonna be. It pushed. I mean, regardless of anything else, we did, you know, get as long as the basement stays open, we got that going for us. We don't go in there. And we can finally go and check out the. Uh-oh. I'm hoping I have enough steps to get there. I might not be able to get to the If not, hey, it's whatever. You know, like I said, we did what else I wanted to do. We got, like, you know, the door, like the foundation thing open. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it back to the dining room. Hang on a sec, guys. Be right back. Sorry again, guys. More of those particular circumstances I've been talking about so much in regards to the disruptions. Do apologize for it. Again, hopefully something is done about all of it soon. Just didn't want you guys like hearing any of that on the mic and everything. But, you know, one thing I actually just noticed with all this too, we are actually, basically, I think this actually is the most I've ever actually filled out the board. We've only like, you know, missing like, you know, if I was to get to the dining room, I could fill out that spot, but otherwise we've only be missing 3 rooms. I don't think I've ever actually filled this thing out like, you know, to this point. But yeah, I'm not going to have enough steps to actually... So I hate that we didn't get a sledgehammer. But at the very least, you know, we've... I mean, I could go up and just see like what else we can get, like see what else we can do in the Great Hall, just like, you know, for the heck of it. Ain't much else I can do. I was going to open the rest of the doors. I'm gonna laugh if we get something actually since run a little bit more. That bad comedy, Rogues. That bad comedy. You see, here's the Actually, hold up. No, I ain't gonna have enough to get back. I mean, I'm gonna hope that maybe I might be able to score like some more fruit along the way. But that's gonna be even worse. I'm gonna feel bad if I go up here, right? You know, I go over here and actually get just enough to get into the dining room and unlock the courtyard. Oh, if this game is doing what I think it's doing now. If this game is doing what I think it's trying to do now. If I do this and we get the courtyard and I look out there and see a sledgehammer. Oh, that's about as worse. Not necessarily in this game. With the gym, it takes like half your steps. I'm telling you, if it would have like, you know, well, if we would have got like the courtyard, I mean, I would have been able to get the sledgehammer to make the item, but I wouldn't have been able to get back to the workshop to actually make it. That would have been bad. I think it's like they're trying to intentionally extend my run now, just like see how much they can make me suffer. Okay, we're basically... Okay. We're pretty much done. There's not much else I can do. Oh, yeah, totally. Let's see. Let's just assume that's, So the barbell will be like 45. 45. I can easily deadlift that, no problem. So that's like 135. Yeah, I can basically pick that up and actually smash that in one of the doors. I mean, these are metal doors, like right here, so these are keycard doors. That's definitely questionable. But otherwise, like normally a barbell bar, and I know this because I go to the gym, how much go to the gym. That's normally 45 pounds. Probably about 45 pounds there. 45, that's 135. So that's 25, 50, 75, 100. We'll say like that's like probably about maybe 25 pounds per weight there. Those are like maybe 25 pounders. Possibly 10, but we'll say 25. So that's like 235 pounds. Which actually is about what I normally deadlift for my normal sets. So, yeah, I could basically, you know, if it was a normal dog, just like pick him, just like, you know, just do like that towards the door, just kind of like, you know, just. I mean, technically speaking, the barbell, that could just work on its own if you actually, you know, if it's a wooden door and you slam into it hard enough and actually pry it open. Alright, so jokes aside, guys. We did what we needed to do. We got back to the antechamber, got the basement key, unlocked the other basement thing. But the way it looks now, we definitely got to get across the, there's 2 more things we got to do now. So hopefully antechamber, we ain't got to worry about that anymore. I'm going to check next round, hopefully get into the foundation again, and it should hopefully, like, keep the basement door open like it did the one outside. So really, 2 things we need to do now. We need to try to make that object. Which wall? This one? I mean, it's just brick. I don't like one of these walls, but... Or are you talking about that one? I don't know, because there's stripes there. And I can't hit the punching bag. But yeah, basically what I'm going to need to do is be able to make... I'm guessing the thing with the sledgehammer should last possibly if I'm lucky. Because I'm thinking like a sledgehammer upgrade made me think like I can break down or I can break things other than just like lock boxes, maybe. Possibly. Or it could just be I just need a sledgehammer, just need to take it down there by itself without an upgrade it. But we need to do that, and also we need to get like a, get the tomb so we can go back across the reservoir. All right, so call it a day on this one. And that was like probably like, the most I've ever filled in a house, probably the most steps I've ever taken also, I think. I'm gonna say maybe at least 150 steps. Close. Architect's Athletics. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually opened up that house. Like, good grief. Yeah, I think this is definitely the most I've ever drafted. Plus, getting into the antechamber, not going to count like the room I went down to in the basement. I was only missing 3 rooms. I mean, like, I almost filled out the entire, like, thing there. I'm actually going to take a picture of this. This is probably like a pretty good accomplishment for me. I'll take that. Like, literally just did, because I just took a picture. Yeah, whatever. Alright, anyways, so now we just gotta get a tomb. If we can get a tomb, get that, like, best case scenario, like I said, is I can drain the fountain, completely and have, like, the reservoir where I need to be, so that way I can go into, like, go down there into the reservoir anytime I want to without needing the tomb, and have everything, like, properly drained. But we need, like, to get the boiler room connected to the pump room for that, and that's gonna take, like, a lot of luck. And I'm gonna forget my package this time, so... Right? That's a good start. So it doubles my gems up, gives me another compass, which has been, like, a godsend, also a magnifying glass. But I don't really necessarily need that. So I don't necessarily need, like, the compass, like, this, but if I was to get a burning glass, if I was able to get a workshop and get, like, the metal detector, I could make a burning glass. And if I was able to get, like, a trading post or whatever, that means I could, like, test that dynamite theory out. Because why would they have, like, a random stick of dynamite and they say you can light fuses with this thing. I don't know why this kid would want to, like, just blow up some random dynamite, like, in a room where, like, you can, like, trade items, but it's always stood out to me. Speaking of the trading post. But I'd rather do the tool shed in hopes that I could get that. Okay, I got my little favorite 2 things. All right, so yeah, that was a good gamble on that. I could have done a trading post. I'm gonna be mad if I end up getting, like, the metal detector. I mean, I could have, like, made the spyglass, but I wanted to make sure I had a chance of getting, like, a sledgehammer right out of the gate. Because, again, if I can pull, like, the battery pack and find a broken lever again, that'd be great. Okay, see if I can give me a few more gems here. Trying to see if there's any other items. Nope. Alright. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statements on the other 2 boxes are true. That's going to be tough. It's another one where I got to, like, just take a guess. Because what we got right here, gems are in the black box. Gems are not in this box. Statements on the other 2 boxes are true. So if it's true, it's in the black box. But that's kind of like a little bit, like, too on the nose. But if it's not true, it means it could be in this box. I think they're trying to fake me out. So, because we got, like, 2 true statements. Because here's the kick to it. If those 2 statements are true, it means it's not in that box and it is in the black box. If it's not true, then it means, like, either of these can be lying. So it could be in the air box. Other than that, and this would... Just gotta chance it. Damn it. See, they're getting more cryptic with it. Hey, I'm starting to hate this puzzle. It's bad when I'm enjoying the math puzzle more than that one now. Y'all know how much I don't like math. Anyways, I kind of want to do this just see if I could end up pulling the workshop. I can always redraw if I don't get it. I'm going to take a shot at that because we got the gems. And then technically I can get one back. So that's the thing about this room. You can open it up, but you can immediately get one, you know, a gem back. So technically, you know, I'm opening this room up for, you know, for free. What am I know better than that. It's 1504. There's no, I don't have to worry about doing the clear things. I'll already put both of them in. If it's wrong, I'll just start over. Okay. I'm hoping I can pull a core yard. Or, okay. That worked. There's always an item out here, usually. I stand corrected. I think I know why, because I basically found like everything you normally see out here. Because normally you need to find the well, metal detector sometimes out here. But normally the shelf of the sledgehammer can be out here, but I'm surprised the metal detector wasn't. Rock. Okay, well. So you can't like just get like the broken lever at the commissary. I mean that'd be odd, but I'm trying to think, is there something else I need? Because I don't think the commissary sells broken like battery packs. And I kind of like, you know, want to keep like multiple paths open. And if I do end up finding like, you know, something like they'll put son of a bitch. It's always got to be a key card room, doesn't it? There's always got to be a key card. All right, now that we kind of need the billiard room, just see if I can end up getting a key card. Yeah, if I leave out, it's going to be a wasted step. All right, billiard room, let's do this. Okay. So 3. All right, 21. So it's 30. Should be 13, right? We add them all, but it should be 13. Okay. So 20. It's kind of weird to saying like we need to like, all right, I think I get it. Yeah, I got it. So let's look at like this 20, 13, 10. And then did we just get 20, 13, and 10? That'd be wrong. Might have been. All right, so 20, 13. That's 33. 43. Minus 2. And it'll be 13 divided by 3, right? That's not right. 3 divided by 3. No? Okay, I got something wrong there. All right, so 20 plus 13 plus. See, I was looking at the 13, not the 6. That's where I messed up. I was looking at the wrong one. That was on me. 20. All right, so that's 36. 63. 61. Divide by 3. That's not right either. All right, so 20. 26. 36. 63. Hold up. That's where I messed up. Minus. All right. $20. Minus 1. Minus 20. Huh? Okay, so we're starting off with 20, right? Minus 1. Technically, that'll be 0, right? This is weird. 20 minus 1. See, that'd be minus 1. That's the weird thing. There ain't no 0 on here. I'm hoping they ain't gonna try to fake me out. Please just be 1. See, I knew that was gonna happen. That's a really strange one. Didn't I say this was 13? I might have been wrong about it. No, I think it was 13. It was. See, I'm gonna go back through this. So, all right. So, what was that one again? 20, 26, 10. Or 26, 10. 26, 36. 63. 19. That's why I still got kind of... Yeah, this one right here is what's catching me. Unless... there's a trick to this. They're not... Alright, so let's see. So we got 20. Start off with 20, right? And that the thing right there is supposed to be like, I guess like, have to do with the adding or whatever. It would be like, all right, the subtraction, we like, turn the number around. We switch the numbers. So this is, I'm trying my best not to get stuck on this one here, guys. So 20, realistically, we start off with 20. I'm gonna hope, but also be frustrated. See, I figured it wasn't gonna be that easy. I thought it was like another trick answer. Was this 13 again? I think 13, 19. Okay, you. All right, me and you need to have like a little 1v1. So, like I said, the diamond basically that specifies we got to reverse the numbers. So, 20. So, like, obviously, it starts off with 20, right? And it's saying we got to take 1 away from it, so we have 19. But if you take another 20 from that, unless they're trying to trick me again. I know it ain't gonna be this, but well, it was worth a try. So I was thinking like they want me like, subtract everything first, and then like obviously if you add like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this one out because it looks like another one where they're really trying to trick me, but I don't know what the trick is. I mean, they're succeeding. Because we gotta work from the inside ring, so we start this off, the number will be 20. 20 minus 1 minus 20, technically 0. Or minus 1, whichever way you want to go with it. I think I already tried this one too, but yeah. It's a weird one. And this is when I was saying, like, all right, let's get this over with. I knew, like, something was telling me they were going to come at me with this one. And I was originally saying it felt like, the diamond ones, like, the reverse numbers were easier than me doing, like, the fourth power or divide and, like, multiply or add or whatever into itself. Wait a minute. It was worth a try, but I was thinking something else there. But don't ask how I'm trying to come up with some of these answers, Rose, because I don't even really know most of it myself. Someone was just telling me, it's like, okay, I was thinking 0, 1, switch 0, 1 around, it's 10. Okay, so I gotta figure this out. So 20, we got the 20 right there, right? Next step would be like, taking 1 from 20, which would be 19. But then if you take like 20 away from 19, that's technically impossible. Unless, don't tell me it's this. You sons of... At least got the key card, rogues. And I'm trying to think about, like, because things I was thinking in my head so fast what the solution was, and I did that, and I was like, it's something I was thinking of to where, I ended up having to reverse the number midway through, like, things subtracting it. Don't ask, like, how I came up with that or whatever, but, yeah, whatever, I'm gone. It's the weird thing is, like, my brain, sometimes I come up with a solution out of nowhere, and it processes so fast, and I look at the number, and I forgot how I actually came up with it. Like, I was trying to, like, kind of, like, really piece it together, and it was something that was telling me, I think I was, like, kind of, like, having to subtract midway. Either way, it was tricky. That's, that's what we're just going to get to there. That was a tricky one. Yeah, whatever. It's like, of course, like, that's my reward for that. But for me, it's, for my thing is that regardless of if I, if I figured it out just by some kind of weird little, way I just thought in my head that I couldn't really remember, the satisfaction is just getting past it. And believe me, I'd rather be like how I did it right there compared to... how it normally goes. I'm like, I'll be in here for like, one time I was doing it for like about 45 minutes. So either way, they're all gonna like, lead to nowhere. Now, my take on it is that I do this, I get a key, which we need a key, and I get a gem, and I get like some money out of it. I could just, get two random items here. But I'd rather do the observatory and hopefully get a perk to it. But hopefully it's not going to be anything debilitating. I mean, because me, like, kind of like going with my gut, like, it's been helping me out, like, a few times, today, but... That works. And so does that. So I still got a key out of it. Because that one coin didn't really matter. I mean, it could have, with the sale going on, but... And it kind of like lines up with the commissary, which gets me right into where I need to go. So, right into the foundation. But again, it's like, there's not this whole lot I can do like down there now, but I do want to go and check and make sure it's actually... Yeah, see, now here's the thing. Everything's on sale today or whatever, but it's all live stuff I don't really genuinely... Well, the gems could really help. I think I'm actually going to do that, get the set of 4 gems. Alright, now, I need to go down here and check and see if this is still... I'm hoping it's going to be open. Because the last thing I need is to go down here and find out that it's locked. Because, like I said, it's going to ease things a lot more if I don't have to go back to the antechamber. But again, like, they kept the door, like, outside unlocked. So I can't see why they wouldn't do the same thing with this one. Please be unlocked. Awesome. That's great. Alright, so this means we no longer have to go back to the antechamber. The antechamber is completely, taken out of the equation now. We got both basement doors unlocked. Okay, that's all I need to know. So that's gonna make things... I mean, technically things still aren't exactly... I mean, I guess in a way it's easier because we don't have to plot as much, but I mean, in a way we don't have to really worry about trying to get into the antechamber. The main thing I gotta do now is just like try to get like, the items I need to break down that wall down there. So we're gonna do this because I don't want to like lock myself out. I mean, I still have the billiard room I can go through as well as the entrance hall, but I'm trying to think. Trying to think about what kind of room could get us a secret lever. I think I've seen different types of rooms. We definitely don't want a red one. I could make a green room. I'll make a green one. Let's hope this helps. That was my last key for now until I can find something else. Special cost bypassed. How's it bypassed? I mean, I'll take advantage of it, whatever. I figure out like I bypass a special cost. I'm gonna chance something. I know it ain't gonna work, but see, technically this is a bedroom. Well, I guess it kind of worked out to an extent. I guess I'm sleeping with the fishes. That was terrible. Um, I'm gonna try using it here. Five gems for that. Oh, if I had one more gem, I could have gotten to the throne room. Oh, that sucks. We'll do the den. Just a bad comedy there, and like I'm getting the one gem, I'd still need to get to the throne room. Now, if it ends up popping back up, I might actually go for it. Like, I'm trying to see if I can find I wish I could find like a broken lever. See, the best case scenario is if I can find a broken lever, get a workshop, and have like the battery pack be in there. See, if I did this, I can get like more money back at the entrance hall. I mean, back at the conference room. But it's again, there's not really a whole lot to buy in the commissary. I'm gonna re-roll. Hope I get some good luck with this. I want to see the casino. Oh. Okay. Now I could like do the master bedroom, but I want to try like keep my options open here because like the more rooms I have, the more chance I have of getting what I need. Just curious about this though. I guess we just like just push it. I definitely will get those. All right, let's see. I definitely need to be gambling like this, but oh, give me something here. I wonder if there's like a certain like out of order. I wonder if there's like if you actually get like I can find a new handle for it or whatever you can play it in. I'll wager 5. Come on now. Oh, BS. Y'all just mad I was about to get some keys. Rigged. That was rigged. I want my money back. Well, I mean, I got some of it back. Okay. I just realized that I probably actually had money over here and I wasn't cashing out. I doubt it, but yeah. I might have actually made some money without realizing it. I wasn't paying attention. I think I just like kept on rolling it. But now that I know. One more time. Alright. I'm already gonna like end up losing money when I go to the chapel anyway. Alright, see what we got in here. What we've got is the conservatory. That could, yeah. Here it was gonna be locked, but I thought like I saw like my thing like I could interact with something. That's where I thought I saw the hand icon. That. Yeah, I'm definitely, you guys, you probably see what I'm about to do here. This, I've got, yeah, I'm setting this a commonplace. So hopefully gives me like better chance like rolling it with the pool room. These are fine where they are, I think. Alright, so now that means like at least the boiler room will show up like more commonly. But I'm still like trying to get that I'm trying to get that synergy between it and the pool room. Darn it, it's locked. Okay. I mean, I still got the way down there with the billiard room and then the drawing room. There's a few more places I can go and check out. So I mean, I just hate if I like, do find like, some keys. I have to backtrack up here. But again, the next thing I want to do is just find the tomb. Get another tomb so we can get in there and hopefully things will be like where they need to be for me to check out the other side of the reservoir. I could go and buy a key, but like I said, there's not really much else to buy. I'll save the rest of the money in case I can get like Alright, we're gonna go check the billiard room first. It's over here. Door's locked. How low down, how like early is this? I'm about to take my key right back. I'll have you know. See, I could do that and get like 3 keys where it's gonna lock everything out. I'm gonna get my key right back. I don't know. Mine. Coupon book. Oh, see, now they give me this, and again, there's not really a whole lot on sale. See, I like how I got my key back just didn't take it from me again. I want to do this. I got 3 green rooms, so this could give me a chance to get in the broken lever. There's not really too much other items I can find. That works. So I got like a few green rooms, so this gives me hopefully a better chance of finding a broken lever. And maybe, just maybe, the battery pack. I mess with that dark room. I mean, I could open up more rooms here, but I'm not touching that dark room. We still need a workshop is the problem. Still need to, like, draw that. And if I do get what I need, we still need a workshop. That got me again. Well, I mean, we're not done quite yet. I do still need to go and check the other, And then we got, like, 2 rooms. I mean, I hate the whole thought of having to go all the way back up to the conservatory. I'd rather see if I can, like, check around down here first. Because it's going to suck if I go up there to the conservatory or go, oh, there, find, like, what I need. And then I can't even, like, go where I need to go to use it. Okay, workshop, at least. We definitely need that. And again, one of the items may be in here. There's the battery pack. Now we just need the broken lever. Okay, that's 2 pieces of the puzzle there. We just need that broken lever. I'll do this. I'm gonna chance this. I probably shouldn't have done that because I just like ended everything right there. Okay, so but I wanted to like see if I can like score me like a little more steps because that was like very paramount there. Okay, so what this pretty much means now is I am gonna have to draw. I mean, I can go back and get some more keys at least for the commissary along the way, but I'm gonna have to like pull that broken lever from one of these green rooms now. And I'm hoping that since like I mean since I already had them like drafted, it's not gonna count against me. I ain't seen anything out here in the courtyard. It's a problem. So I really am just hoping that I will end up pulling the broken lever from the conservatory. Just need my steps just a little bit more. All right. Because well, technically the aquarium gives me a chance too, because it counts as a green room. I forgot about that. Come on. So I'm worried that maybe like it has to be rooms that haven't been drafted yet. I can't really remember the specifics behind it. I could have told you that, Mac. Welcome in. All right, so this sucks because I need the pool, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be straight up mad. I could have bought a gym. If I go to the conservatory and draft a room, it could have been the boiler room. And I could have had the pool right here. I think we were so close to being able like to make this item, but I hate when they do this. Now watch it be. I wish it'd be another green room. Come on, be green. Be one I can access to while we're at it. This game and its bad comedy, I swear. I mean, I still have the pantry over there. I don't know if I can open it. Open the door there. Let me get the... I don't know. Spare room could have something. Alright, well. So we just need that broken lever now. But it seems like I can't ever get it and, like, get all three things I need, like, to spawn at the same time. And I'm guessing it may be that you have to, like, have the, for the, the veranda thing. I could swear, like, items spawned in there afterwards before. And, rooms, like, where I already, it went through. And for all I know, it could even be a possibility that the lever is somewhere and I'm just not, like, I already actually spawned and I'm not looking at it. But I figure I would have seen it, because I usually pick up on it pretty quickly when it spawns in. I mean, I don't think I've got the keys for the pantry. I mean, we got the metal detector. I just wish I mean... What if I go down here, I might be able to find a key down below. See, here's the thing. I don't know if items can spawn here. What if, like, the broken lever's down here? Not sure that's going to be the case, but I'm about to go look. I still have to go back upstairs and make it, but... Make this item, but... I just want to rule out, like, and plus it could be a key. You never know. And plus, just the sledgehammer itself. I'm so curious about this. Why would they let you, like, come up here like this? Know exactly why. How I can get over it. I don't think I can just pull this thing. There's gotta be a way to get over there to push this thing out. Alright. Wait, raise and lower? We can raise this thing? Alright, game, I see you. I see you. Right. Now those wheels are turning in my head. I did that perfectly. I just wasn't really paying attention to all this before or whatever, but I don't know what this is going to do, but... Oh, shut up. Problem is, we're going to need, like, an entry point right here, so... Be quiet, Mac. Don't be insulting my brilliance. You're just jealous. I don't care, though. I mean, I would have, like, just climbed all this myself. Try to tell me this kid or whatever, you know, you can basically solve all these puzzles, but you know how to climb, like, you know, just climb a box on your own without having to, like, you know, move everything around and move across it. You can't tell me you couldn't jump that gap. That's like, literally just game logic. Let's just use all of this or whatever, just get over there. But no, you know, instead you can just step on that little thing right there, and then just, you know, you don't have to do that. You literally just do this from right here. But of course, the kid right here wants to be... trying to process, you know, he's basically supposed to be like some kind of like little like junior Sherlock Holmes or whatever, but he can't like, you know, figure out how to like jump across a gap. Okay, what's so dang important over here? There's a north lever. I was about to say, why y'all north of reservoir? So it looks like we are gonna have to get back up to the antechamber again. So that north left, so the north thing can be opened, and I'm betting that's gonna be where room 46 is. I was looking, I was like, wait, why y'all tell me something I already know? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta get to the reservoir. Or get across it. See, here's the thing. That up there. We're not done here, are we? Good thing I pay attention to that. I thought there was something really sus about that button before. Alright. So I already see how to do this. We just gotta get everything just pulled out here. Just enough. Where I can have, like, you know, easy access to both points. Would you stop that? Actually, I might need it to do this time. I don't know. Then I should about cover it. I'm not going to miss any steps down here. See, that's how they're trying to get me. No, you don't, game. No, you don't. I need to have, like, a way back in. Wait a minute, I can move this one too, can't I? Wait, hold on. You're the red herring here. Hold on. Then I should about do it. We're about to find out. Okay, let's see what this button does. Of course, more secret compartments. Oh, what the? We got to the other side of the reservoir, rogues. Okay, so now there's that. Now the good news is that's open, so now we want to try to see if we can drain the reservoir completely, or more likely. So here's what pisses me off about this. I don't even need the boat anymore. All the time I've been... And that makes it even worse. See, I'm looking at it right here. Look at that. See, I lowered it down just enough in the pump room. I reloaded it down. This game's trying to mop me. There's a damn conspiracy going on. This game is trying to mop me, trying to insult my intelligence. It's like, hey, guess what, James? Here's what you did. But you're having the hardest damn time finding the tomb to get over there and actually, steer this boat across over here to where you got without the boat. At this point, if I was a kid, I would just swam across. Got a laundry room in this house or wherever you can dry your clothes. Okay, now this is just getting even better. Now I'm seeing this thing right here. But at least I already pushed it aside. I'll take the boat someday, but right now I don't want to. So now we're back over here. I don't even want to take the boat anymore. That boat that made me mad. But at least, now we got it set up to, as long as we get to the foundation, if we can drain, the reservoir completely, we can, go down there and check and see what's down below. Jokes and rants about my intelligence being insulted aside. So, yeah. But then again, yeah. We gotta steer the boat across anyway, just to be able to access that. Alright, game, so it means there's probably be about, 3 different levels I gotta, do for this thing. I don't know, maybe just 1, because I don't know if we actually gotta drain it completely. We just gotta drain enough to be able to access that. Which would make sense, remember why I had it drained before. So if we get it down to that point or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's, because we had it, almost drained completely last time. And I think that actually has got, the boat where it was before is leveled up just enough for that. Okay, Alright. Kind of get an idea on what to do here. I'm thinking that's... Oh! I didn't pay attention to this before. What are you? You better come on over here. Okay, yeah, things are definitely lining up. There's a blueprint right there. I definitely want that. I want to make sure I kind of like do everything I can down here before I, you know. Hey, you get back. I see you. I see your jokes. I see your jokes, you joke. Alright. See what we got right here. Okay, at least we get the blueprint. Mechanarium. The Mechanarium has one door for each. Sure. Sounds fun. Okay, now this right here. See, this is like an actual intact map compared to the other one. Alright, so looking at this right here, the reservoir, that's where we are now. Basement, that's where we just left. The centrifuge, or what, I don't know what we really call it, centrifuge. Alright, one right there. Alright, so it's kind of like showing us against like each area we go through. So the basement, station tunnel, catacombs. Yeah, the catacombs is like, yeah, the tombs. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of like understanding this now. I'm still gonna take a picture of the whole thing, though. Yahtzee. Okay, so now we got that. Things are definitely coming together on me, like, you know, at least getting through this. But that right there looks pretty interesting. Don't know if I can access it yet or not. There's got, I mean, I think there should be a particular combination I can do to maybe get over there, but it may be something where I got, like, you know, wait. Because I just thought about something. That right over there. We won't have that lined up when we come back to the tomb layer, because I remember, like, going through there with the tomb, if I'm right. So let's access over there and continue this. Alright, we need to like, keep it lined up right there. Got a little bit of, like, you know, story, like, long-term storytelling. See, this reason I wish I had the tomb already. See, and that's it. What makes it even worse. Oh, yeah, the tomb's over here, James. Good luck getting to it. Screw you. You know, you don't know me. I'll get that. There's one problem. I can't push it. I can't get it out of the way. Unless what you're saying is this. Yeah. My stupid self, not realizing. Okay, whatever. And it lined up perfectly. Let's see what's back here first, then I'll come back. Do not tell me making sure. I know, like, you know, put, like, lock stuff in my way. And the bad comedy of not being able to access it. But then, actually, yeah. So this means we can easily get down here to this, no problem now. You just gotta get into the foundation, we can get down here. Yeah, just hold it right there. I mean, that's like, you need a key to unlock this door. Yeah, I bet y'all would. The problem is, and here's what makes this, like, you know, so bad as well. The right hallway right there. I don't have a way to actually get into it. Now, I mean, there is still, like, a way I can probably, like, maybe, like... Yeah, of course, like, these doors don't open, which is actually kind of happy about that. Let's see like what we can do with this now. I think it's just gonna pretty much just let me go right back to where I was before. Which I kind of like probably want to leave it like this anyway. Like, are they playing like that victory-ish music or whatever when I'm not even... I still can't access it just yet. But I'm closer than ever. Alright. So next step. Again, if I can get the pool room, boiler room combination. Or even just the pool room at this point. Or, I mean, well, not the pool room, the pump room. I still maybe I have to get over there, but... Because now, the way I look at it now is this. I get the tomb, I can take it over to the other side. Then after we can just lower it down and go from there. Now, I'm pretty sure I remember the pantry door being locked. So it looks like we're going to be doing one more run tonight. I kind of like want to keep going until I can hopefully beat this now, but... Pretty sure the pantry was locked. Yep. And I don't see any other means to get through there. Alright. Time to call it a day. And hopefully, like, next round or two, we can wrap this up. Personally, I kind of like hope we can go ahead and like do this round. But I still got to get back into the antechamber one more time. But at least now, realistically, I don't have to actually worry about trying to do, like, get any, like, you know, kind of levers garden villa. Like, get any levers except for the one. I just got to open the foundation. Everything else is pretty much going to fall into place from there. But would still, you know, I never tried the back door with the sledgehammer. I never tried to see if I could smash it open. I never tried to see if I could hit that wall. And that's going to be bugging me knowing I didn't try. Okay, let's hope I can pull the tomb this time. Because now it looks to me like the only thing I gotta do is just... Because when you think about it, if I actually did do that, I could actually kind of force, like, you know, hallways out that you're out at the foundation. If I actually come up... Gotcha. Alright. Now, it seems like so much has been going my way during this stream in regards, like, everything just falling into place now. I get my ancient allowance. Okay. So, we're getting there. I would say slowly but surely, but it seems like it's actually speeding up now. Like, so much, you know, went right during the stream tonight. And now we just gotta, like, you know, try to wrap this up. Okay, let's say you stupid boat. You're gonna take me across there, like you should have, like, 10 years ago. Let's go. We're going on a trip. Kid, don't you fall off now. If you're in there, you might as well go ahead and swim across the other side. I'm just gonna... So this kid just decided to trust this boat to, like, take him over there? Kid, you do realize this ain't how boats work, right? There's like some serious magnets in these walls that are guiding us. Okay, so now that's set up here on the other side. Thinking about it, we just basically did this and just dodged like a whole bunch of rooms in the mansion. It's like basically just go on over here and just go activate the lever. So go ahead and just activate the lever and then go on up here there and do my thing like normal. Now, what would be cool if we did end up getting the pump room? Like during this run too, so we can go ahead and do that. Or best case scenario, end up getting the pump room and the boiler room. Just go on in here, open this back up. I swear, if it comes down to the... Yeah, I don't think the lever... I think I gotta pull the lever again. Each time. Yeah. Or it gotta be a dramatic again or whatever, and I've already saw it. I think I do like zoom in on the 46 or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, I saw it the first time, it kind of takes away from it. And it's like, alright, fine. Then just the whole thing just like, lowers back down. Or you just see someone come along and just like, just paint across it. Like, just paint out the 46. That since I'm like so offended by seeing it now. Alright. I'm not even really offended, just like the impact taken away from it. Alright, so the best news, the good thing here is that we're pretty much already part way up to the antechamber. I kind of like skipped like a whole bunch of rooms just like trying to just doing this. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got like... Just the fact that I didn't even actually... Hear the hut. What the fuck? How the hell I do this one? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, my stupid stuff. I was just over just like, casually pushing the thing. I found a whole other secret area. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing that time while I was talking to y'all. Okay, now what? I'm gonna read that note in a sec. So in other words, I basically just like cheat coded like another like, entrance over here. Another like, way to do this. Not really cheat coded, but... Alright, after almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that they will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. So there is a significant amount of work that is yet to be done. It is virtually important that we include our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. Like, I think I actually saw that one before. So I just basically just... Of course, that's probably what I was supposed to do. This is like how I kind of like open up like a means to do more with this. Regards like just getting up there. I think I know like what they're basically want me to do. They want me like, you know, try to. I want to see if I can go ahead and like, you know, raise this thing up some. I know I need to go and get into the antechamber, but I figure I'll go and do this so I don't waste steps. It's an annoying room in a way. I like it, but it's like everything now is just trying to keep me from going down further and doing what else I gotta do. Like they're trying to like, you know, find more ways to try to keep me busy. I think I know how this works now. You see, this raises everything up. There's like a whole other pathway for us to use. That's gonna be like the part I still need to figure out right there. If I do decide to do it on stream. Let's see what this one does real quick. I think I've already used it, but then again, wrong one. We're gonna head on up and like in the rest of this in just a minute. Okay, I think that's gonna, yeah, this is how I like access that one. Like, I don't think I really need to bother. And like I said, it might be one I'll look into more of this off stream, unless it does like involve like something else like I do to actually finish the game. Because my main thing is like I said, I just want to try to get in the room 46. I just thought about something. I need a key card to pull the elevator down. That's what this applies to. I'm not gonna be able to get down, like, you know, get out of here without the key card. Which, man, I think is stupid because, like, you know, the thing is, by this point, like, you already, like, what's the point of it? Because you're probably being far enough in the mansion to be able to hopefully find a key card anyway. Unless you got lucky and found one in here. Alright, so looks like we're going back out the way we came, rogues. Which, honestly, that's an issue because, uh-oh. Do not tell me I got... If that's what they're trying to say, they're saying I gotta take this back across the lake. That's messed up. Yeah, this is frustrating. The only thing to think of is if... Oh no. The main thing I'm thinking about is like, why would they need to lower, like, raise this up to those things unless like one of them's gonna open up for some reason. Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. Because literally, it's like the only way you'd be able to, like, kind of like, come up this way is if you already had a key card. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day and hope the boat stays where it is, which realistically fair it would, because otherwise, how are you gonna, like, be able to get back across there or whatever, like, if you use the pump room to get it all the way down below? Like, realistically, like, there'll be no way if you had to, like, take it back every time or whatever. Hopefully it's still down there. Because that's mainly the only reason I really want to go back into the tomb anyway. And I couldn't really, get anywhere else without taking the boat back. Everything I did, like, to get that boat over there, I was not about to put it back. Alright. We're going to go back out here. And I hope I roll something decent that's going to really help me out. Because, again, there's still, like, those wooden planks down below. And there's still, like, the matter of, like, the other door now. I feel like both of them are going to require that upgraded sledgehammer. Alright. See you tomorrow, Mac. Okay, see, I want to do the shelter for the 3 red room nullifications. Because now I realize we need to definitely get back up to the antechamber one more time. I'll go with this. I just feel like it's always a good idea to go with the shelter because, like, those red rooms can completely wreck your run if you don't watch it. It's just, this does definitely take down my chance. It definitely, cuts down my chances of being able to, like, craft that one thing I want to craft, which I've yet be able to actually do. Okay, we want to go ahead and start trying to Did I make the right thing? I did not. Whatever. I want to go ahead and, like, try to work my way up to the foundation. Go ahead and get that taken care of. This is not the way to do it. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. Whatever. I don't even care at this point. I'm just trying to get on through this. Yeah, they're getting more and more cryptic. It's more about guessing than actually, but I might just, like, might storm through that one a little bit too quick. It's just I can get my gems back and have, like, 2 different ways I can go. I mean, like I said, the main takeaway now is I thought I was done with the antechamber, but we gotta go up there at least one more time. Just that, I should have known that was gonna be what was gonna happen. That other entrance was there to make you seem like, make it seem like, alright, let me see, 1504. I was like, why would they have, like, that little entrance, like that north entrance thing, like a door for it, unless you can actually go in there? It kind of makes sense. It was like, room 46, because it's like one more room, like, up here on, like, the main map. A conservatory. Just want to keep this going anyway. I could do that one. Because that would be, like, really handy, because I like crafting the green rooms. Then we can actually change, like, all their layouts. So we'll make this, like, commonplace. I hate the weight room. We're gonna like make that one rare. And we'll make this one a we'll make it standard. Okay. So now we shouldn't have to worry about, because that weight room is one of the worst ones. Alright, do the den to get a gym out of this. Alright, bit of audio decent going on, guys. Give it a sec. Either way, this is probably my last run tonight, and hopefully maybe next week I'll be able to actually finish this. If I don't get into room 46 tonight. And I gotta still get into the antechamber again. That's the only problem with it. So technically, what makes this difficult is I can get to the antechamber. I still need to, like, you know, take one of the routes of getting either. So I think I'm gonna go and try to go with this one. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting anyway. I wanted to, like, do the spare bedroom, but see, with this, I'm hoping that, like, you know, the broken lever could already be in there. Well, sledgehammer. We've already done that one. Alright, so at least we've got, like, a possible entrance, but we need that broken lever, which, frustrating, because I've been wanting to use that for the sledgehammer. Silver key. It's just me, they're, like, trying to, like, throw means of, like, you know, getting all the entrances at me one after another here. Because silver key is, like, how I unlock the Great Hall. Or one of the ways I can possibly force it. Which is not always 100%. It's going to be, you know, it's going to show up. Alright, I kind of want to go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So the dark room won't, like, come back and bite me, like, later or anything. Plus, this has got a key out of it. The dark room has definitely, you know, caused me a lot of problems before. Okay, we'll do the nook. Pantry. Okay, probably want to go and, like, get the chapel out of the way. As much as I want the workshop, I might get another chance at it. Or have the chapels, so we have different directions here. Because I'm needing to, like, try to, like, see if I can pull off getting the, you know, getting the, lever. I did the courtyard because there's always, like, you know, a chance of more of a chance of an item here. Which, there is metal detector. Okay. I want to try a little something. It's going to be a bit of a chance. Actually, no, I don't think I want to do... Well, same time, because it's the only other chance I got, I bet I got anyway. Now, before I go and do that, I'm going to try to find me some more gems. I got an idea. I know they like to like this way, because that room was going to try to be locked. There's one gem. I think I should go for the commissary. I don't know. Do I go for the commissary? Yeah, because I want to keep this going anyway. That's the only one that... They got some more keys. All right. Don't think I really need to get anything yet. I mean, I can get. Well, I did need gems. That's right. For what I'm trying to gamble on. I'm definitely. Problem is, the only issue is that. I mean, I got the secret passage, and that's gonna be the only way I'm gonna really be able to go with this. I mean, what I'm trying to do, hopefully, will pull off. Then you guys probably guess what I'm going for here. My usual, like, you know, attempt at things. Didn't work out the way I wanted to. I was hoping to get the foyer first, but... Great Hall still... Now, the only issue with this, the only problem is that I don't have a lockpick, and... I don't think, like, you know, me drawing the foyer here is gonna, like, really help me. I think I gotta get that first. And, of course, I gotta be petty about it. Well, I might as well go and do this, because I don't think the foundation, like, will give me, like, be a power source thing. I don't think it's got a vent in here. I can't remember. It'd be nice, but... Yeah, it doesn't have any vents. Well, there's a workshop, but I kind of need a hallway. And hopefully I can... I'm also going to run down here and try to, like, go ahead and, like, you know, pull the lever. Get that out of the way. It's probably going to be my last run tonight. Win or lose. I personally was hoping I could actually, you know, do this. But it seems like because last night I was thinking I wanted to worry about coming back to the antechamber. And then, lo and behold, find out I got to go back in there one more time. But if I can do this one more time... It's going to be great. And I'll be able to get in room 46. I gotta, like, reset this now, though. Like, it's too bad. I mean, this is one of those times I wish that the lever actually does stay, you know. Will stay open. One more time. All right. Open this one. Open this again. Again, I gotta see, like... The fact they don't let you skip it either, because it's such an integral cutscene I've only seen twice before. The guy, like, specifying, you know, that this is room 46. Again, I get it the first time. It's like, oh, it's room 46. We did it. We're close. It's like, yeah, room 46. Like, after that. Either way, we just gotta, like, you know, just roll it, because that's the thing. This is basically guaranteed. You know, that's the thing about it. Like, technically, as long as you get into the foundation, it's just a matter of, like, you know, getting, like, the door, like, the way into it. It's basically a guaranteed thing every time, as long as you get to the foundation. You know, you don't have to worry about, like, you know, trying to get the right things like to get having keys to get to the Great Hall, or finding the secret garden key or the broken lever. You just gotta, like, you know, get the right room layout and get in here, and bam, boom, you know, it's, you can go down there and unlock the you know, the moon door. It probably takes about like maybe like 5 minutes. So that's basically a guaranteed thing, as long as you get like the right rooms, or like, you know, the right layout to be able to. The funny thing is, like, this kid can easily like squeeze past this. Okay, what anyone says. None of that, he could definitely climb over it. Like, for all the puzzles he solves. Okay, at least the boat's still there, so that's good. So at least the boat sticks. It stays where it is. Now it's just a matter of, like, if we could somehow get into the room this time. Because we had that one, like, the pretty lucky runs tonight. I don't know why I'm doing that. I know I ain't got no shovel. Great. Key cards. See, and that's just how it always goes. Like, oh, you want to go further? Good luck. Please let this door just be unlocked. Thank you. Trying to remember, was it the okay, that's right, yeah. So we're gonna go into the gymnasium. I'm pretty sure, I think I had like the shelter, yeah. Yeah, cause this is like one of the worst things that, like, you can get, where it has your oh, never mind, it's not the gymnasium, it's the weight room. I can't remember which one it was. I put down to, like, you know, lower. It might have been the gymnasium. Either way. I wouldn't have seen that if it didn't, like, you know. Okay, that's good at least. So we got a key there. I could do the cloister, because it gives me one extra thing. But see, here's the problem. I could end up making that to the secret garden. So, as much as I don't want to block off, because I can still have a chance of getting into a room down there through the hallway. I'm actually about to attempt. See what's in there. None of them are going to go anywhere anyway, so rather have a few more gems to make sure, to guarantee I have, like, you know, something else to work with moving forward. Now, if I can, like, just work my way on and up enough to unlock the, you know, get the next, get the dining room. I don't want to. I don't think I want to do that just yet. All right, build room. Lay it on me. Hope it's not going to be too difficult this time. 4. All right, 20. 10 is 30. Minus 9. Yeah. 30 minus 9. Should be 19, right? My math is right, which probably ain't. $21. What am I thinking? What? That's not right. What can you mean? There's no 21. They're trying to pull this on me now. All right. Oh, you jackasses. They got me again. I keep forgetting. We gotta reverse numbers. Yeah, I was getting to it. I was getting to it. Let's see. 1, 2. All right, 3. Three times 7. 21. All right, 21 minus 15. Six. Hold up. They're gonna try. They're gonna get me here. I knew it. I think I lost in translation there. All right, 2, 3 times 7. That's where they got me. $21. Should be 3. I don't think that's it, but we'll see. I knew it. I was trying to think of like a little outside the box way of thinking now, like how they wanted me to do that. All right, 2, 3. That's where I messed up. I think. Times 7. I think that's where I messed up. 7 times 3. 21. Minus 10. Hold up. I was wrong. Look at this again. All right, so let me see. All right, that's 3. Times 7. I don't think that's right because I didn't do any of that right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crap, one too many. I'm hoping they're not trying to throw one of those at me. It looks like that's what they're doing. So 2, 3 times 7. That's 7 times 3 is 21. It's 21. Unless... it's not either. All right, 7 times 3. Because we're only supposed to, like, I guess, like, reverse, like, you know, everything, like, in the last bit of it. All right, 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. All right, so that's 21. And then afterwards, it's supposed to be, like, you know, minus 5. Unless we do 12. That doesn't count either. It's a weird one. This is like, this one sucks. Again, I'm getting like 2 plus 3, or 2 plus 1 is 3. And then you take that, and then afterwards, next step would be like, no, multiply by 7, or multiply 7 by 3, which again is 21. And then we're supposed to be like, after that, $16. Now, if we reverse the 16, it's 61, which doesn't make any sense. Unless it's 0, 1, and please tell me it's 15. Come on, just let me out of here. Y'all some asses. It keeps on tripping me up. I keep on thinking the 0, whatever doesn't count. So yeah, 0, 1, I need to keep in mind. That's where that's the trick to this one. Sometimes you gotta, like, you know, reverse like one of the ones that would normally, even like, let's say it's 0, 1, 1, 0, and if it says like 0, 1 or 0, 2, you still gotta, like, just subtract that. So yeah, that's where they trick you with this. Didn't we have this one before? We literally had this one before, I think. I remember it correctly. I think it was 17. Yeah, I ain't falling for that again. I don't even care. I can't even remember how I saw it last time. I just remember it was 17. That's all I care about. I'm gone. All right. Oh, we got the sledgehammer and a metal detector. So again, I want to like try to like make sure we got a chance of getting into the antechamber here. And a tunnel's a good way to do that. But see, I also got to miss out on a chance. Well, either way, I'm not gonna be. It's gonna be a dead end at the commissary anyway. All I can hope for is that somehow we get a secret garden again. Now, if we got a locksmith, but I ain't got no money is the problem. I could do this. I could do the cloister. There's also a chance of something here. This could give me a chance to explore, like, see, yeah. If I can get the pump room, I could go back down there and explore, like, more of the, Do not tell me there. Okay. Of course, like, they put a keycard door there. We need to, like, try to keep, like, you know, the thing is, this is, unfortunately, we ain't got a great hall. See, there's the great hall down there. But I got, see, no matter what. All right, so the great hall way is going to be, no, it's actually not. No, no, no. The great wall, there could still be a chance we could do this, rogues. Great hall door is the left-hand side, or the right hand. Now, I'm personally hoping I can roll a dining room. We don't want to do that because the only issue is I want to make sure I got keys. All right, best case scenario, we try to like open this one up because this is the way we want to go. All right. Come on, give me a way in there. Y'all are some asses. So here's the problem we got, rogues. And I don't want to do this. The problem we got here, here's obviously what the issue is. I might not get another chance at the pump room. I lower this down, I can go and explore below. I can explore the reservoir. I can lower it down and go explore it. But it's going to lock me out of being able to do the antechamber this time. Unless I by some miracle get the secret garden key. And even still, I need more steps. I hate doing this, but I want to go check out that reservoir. I'm hoping I can like lower this down at the right point. Oh, that makes me mad. Alright, aquarium, 3. Not to mention, we can't even go any further. See, they really do love those rooms. I should have like lowered down the security before I came through here. That was on me. Okay, 3, pump 1, tank 1. Then again, well, yeah, I think. Hang on, I'm gonna try to like drain the reservoir as much as I can. Damn, I didn't actually pay attention to the aquarium when I went through there before. Let's see what it looked like, you know, with everything low. Well, I'm not gonna regret this. I still need to make it back. But I'm at least like hope I can like pull the dining room here if the door is unlocked, which, of course. Because I want like the thing is since I did like empty the aquarium, at least I can kind of like check and see like if there's anything with the tanks. See, look at that. There's an arrow right there. It's the laundry room. It looks to me like, would that be the archives? Yeah, there's an arrow right there, so I think they're trying to imply there's something in the archives. So I need to keep a note, keep that in mind. Because the way I see it is like this as well. Even if I maybe don't have enough steps to get back, I'll have like this lowered so I can at least access, this regardless. Everything's where I need to be. I just need to go ahead and like let's lower this down. I can go explore it. I'd like to realistically, do that this stream. Because it's going to take a lot of steps to get back to the foundation on its own. The reservoir, hold up. Pump 2, and it goes to either. I think. And I'm going to try to take the reservoir down as much as I can and hope that's enough. I'm worried I'm going to drain it too much. I'm going to hope I've got it like, where I need it to be. Let's go check this out. Where's another key card door? Because why not? I may not have enough like to actually really kind of like, really explore it, but... See? Everything's locked. I'm hoping I have like just enough at least to get in there. We got 7 more rooms we can technically go through. I said it's probably my last run for this tonight. Unless I like by some chance I do like get enough. Because I was wishing I could like had enough like to get. Because I can't like go through the security thing anyway. I ain't got the keys. So at least go and do this. I think I did it perfectly, didn't I? That's exactly what I did. I got it perfectly. There better be something really good in here, I'm telling you. For everything I went through to be able to, explore all this. The only thing I'm just concerned about is, like, if it's possible to drain it completely, because I'm wondering if there's anything down below, all the way at the bottom, but I don't know. I feel like there's a gap right there where you can go through. So, I mean, this is basically everything I want to do as far as, like, draining the pump room and all that. But I'm wondering if it may be possible to drain this completely, because you got the backup thing, so... And there's stairs going down further, so I feel like there's a little bit more to, like, to the reservoir. Like, this isn't it. But I've been, like, really curious about, like, See, like I said, there's stairs, like, leading down further, so... I'm having a feeling there's definitely something else down there. At least we definitely, like, uncovered, like, a lot more secrets tonight. Okay, there's another door right there. Didn't you say something about, like, he saw white sands? Or a beach or something? Unless that's stone right there, it looks like white sand. Or maybe it's just stone. You know, the fortune teller. Is that a freaking rocket launcher? Okay, apparently they were ready to go to war. Okay. So it's like a little underground military bunker. What were they getting up to down here? Jeez. Is that my granduncle? I guess maybe that's Mary and Tony Stark. I wonder if this is where they stashed her. Remember that, like, that they took her off somewhere to hide her. I wonder if this is basically delete it. What has that something to do with the security room? I'll keep that in mind too. Royal Museum of... Oh, okay. Looks like someone, like, staged, like, a massive heist. Sanctum key. It's all well and good if I can actually use it. It's now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our family. 6 months of playing, 6 months of rehearsals, 6 months of headache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. Mary. Maybe that's all that's left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals. I can see, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. Yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orenda will finally return to Oris. First step taken is half the journey. May the black shores, guys. Are you trying to tell me she took part? Damn. I can't remember if she's my mom or my mom was getting into some stuff. I can't remember if they said that, she was like, Simon's mother or whatever. I think that's what this been implied, but they got any food in this fridge? Of course they don't. Alright, only thing is I'm running out of steps here. Oh, this is a train station. Wait, do I gotta get down the tracks? That might be platform 8. Train, metro. Okay, well, I can't get down the tracks. This is weird. Okay, so hold on. They said, like, delete it. I wonder if there's, like, a computer here we can access. I don't think so. Look, it might have been for the security room. I just want to make sure that I've gotten everything taken care of. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm gonna be coming back here or not. It's like a little bit like extra lore. Find out what, you know, Mama's been up to, apparently. Staging her good old bad bank heist, apparently. Well, not bank heist, like robbing a full-on museum. Okay, don't like there's really much anything else wait a minute. Crack in a wall, and I see 2 pillars there. Good thing I checked that before I left. Okay, crack in a wall with 2 pillars. Need to remember that. Okay, I think that's probably about it. Yeah, we seek what's in the shade of truth. Should I write? I guess I'll log that too, because that seems a little cryptic. Too cryptic to not be some kind of clue. Alright. Music skip for a second there. I don't know, this like right here kind of feels a little sus too. This is the only part of the floor that's cracked. It's got like that weird outline to it. No, never mind. There's one over here too. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, at least they spared me, like, you know, having to, like, you know, watch all that again. All right, so the way I look at this is that we don't really have like a lot else we can do here. I've only got 3 steps left, and I don't think I'm really gonna be able to make it. I don't even know if I'm actually gonna be able to make it out of the. We had 7 when we came in, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough to make it back up top. I've got the sanctum key, but unfortunately I can't use it. One of the. Oh, wait. One of the 8 doors. Son of a bitch. And you know, I think I've actually got enough steps to get in there. Hopefully. One of the 8 doors. Okay. I was kind of got worried because I didn't think I was going to be able to use it. I was like, wait, I'm going to have to go back up top, so I probably use it like on a standard door to be able to get in there, but I didn't think about that, but... It's going to take a step from me right here, I think, so at least I should have just enough to... Okay. And, oh, this is kind of very close. I'm gonna have like one more step when I get in here. I swear, oh my god, do not tell me that I'm gonna get here now and be able to like check and see what's behind the door. Oh jeez, that was close. So you can open the doors, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll open lucky number 7. Permanently open 1 door in the inner sanctum. Well, it's gonna probably, no? I figure out how this works. Hold up. Do we have to, okay, this is gonna be confusing. I mean, it looks about right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just... I feel that could be right. guess not. 'Cause I was like thinking about like, you know, the ones that were like right there. I don't think there's like a clue for like what I gotta do here. Okay. I just have no idea exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Like, I've got no idea. I mean... Wait, hold on. This is weird. Like, I don't even know exactly what I'm doing here, like, what the whole point of this is. It feels like there's definitely, like, something like this more cryptic, you know, going on. I mean, I got it permanently unlocked, so it's not like I got it, like, I have to do it tonight. Or even on stream, 'cause like I said, I mean, possibility that, like, a lot of gonna, like, just be trying to tackle off stream. Because there's the thing right there, is the symbol, but... There's, like, no clues, or it seems like on what I'm supposed to be doing with this thing. So it does look like this is, like, you know, some serious, like, you know, post-game stuff I gotta do. Alright, I ain't really too concerned with it. Alright. So since there's no way out through it the rest of this anyway, guys, hopefully next week we'll be able to properly go and wrap this up. Because again, it's just a matter of getting back into the antechamber one more time after we open the lever. After we, you know, pull the lever in the foundation, or under the foundation. We just gotta do that one more time and get back to the antechamber. Easier said than done. But obviously, you know, we had like a good run, you know, starting this up tonight. Getting down in there, like, and... So yeah, I'll be doing like another stream for this on Monday. I mean, possibly tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure if there'll be a stream for this tomorrow or whatever, because the plan is like sometime tomorrow we're gonna be like, you know, originally the plan was gonna be to do a Gary's Mod stream Saturday, but there's a chance Mac's gonna be off tomorrow, and Elginox should be available. Amber possibly will be available depending if she's feeling up for it. So the plan is gonna be like try to actually do our first Gary's Mod stream tomorrow on this channel, because we did some testing on the server last night. You guys check my community post, like where I've kind of talked about the Gmod server, how I used to like, you know, stream Gmod on Mixer, and have been wanting to try to bring that series back. And we did like some test runs on, like, you know, the server last night. After a little bit of few problems, got it working. You know, actually got to where, you know, my friends could see the server and find me and everything. So the plan is that we're gonna be doing some Gmod tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna be getting up to. It's gonna be more likely be murder, you know, murder, death runs, and also, you know, prop hunt. We're gonna be trying all three of them. See, like, you know, I mean, it's like, it's basically just gonna be like whatever we feel like playing, but those are gonna be the primary things. But I don't know exactly what time we're gonna be live. I need to talk to Elginox, like try to designate a time with him. I'm hoping we can maybe be live possibly around probably 4 or something, because Rocket Nachos won't be available, unfortunately. He's going on another work trip. But at the very least, you know, hopefully they'll, you know, everyone else will be available, and we can possibly try to get someone else on board. We'll see. But anyways, that being said, guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to head up to the gym in a bit. And after that, I'm gonna, like, just probably, like, run through a few more things offline, on Gmod, just make sure, like, stuff's working properly. Because the only other issue was, like, some of the little character models I did want to have for, like, the server didn't load like they were supposed to. Others were getting them just fine, it seems, but I wasn't able to. So I need to, like, figure out what's going on with my, with stuff on that end. But anyways, at least, it feels like we are much closer than ever to actually getting, like, the main game finished. Like I said, like, some of this other post-game, there's other stuff that's been, in regards, like, the Sanctum stuff right there. Now we got that and a few other things. It's going to be, like, things I'm not really going to be worried about too much on stream, probably, for the most part. My main concern is, like, once I get to room 46, that's it for me. Everything else I'll probably be doing offline, because I just want to at least just beat the main story. On the post-game content, I'll just probably, like, do that, do that, in a more isolated manner, and, leave it up to you guys. Y'all want to go and, like, explore that for yourselves. Because this game, it just definitely feels like, even though I'm basically at the end of the game, I'm also at the beginning of it as well, as far as, like, all the other little secrets and everything. So it's why I feel like I don't think this game actually really needs any kind of DLC or whatever, because it basically has, like, so much content as is. I don't think it really requires it. Like, any kind of, like, post-game, any, like, extra stuff added on, unless they want to do, like, a whole nother story or a whole nother house or something. Or, maybe, like, going out exploring Reddington or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that being said, if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate you doing that as well, since we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers. And also, feel free to join the Discord server as well. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Gary's mod and possibly more of this. Not, 100%. It depends on, like, if I'm feeling up for it, if my energy levels are, up for, or what else I get up to. But possibly tomorrow. If not, I'll be playing more of it next week. But until next one, Rogues, much love. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching.